It's one of the most dangerous flashpoints in the world. A region so beautiful that Mughal emperors called it paradise. Yet, Kashmir has been at the heart of a bitter conflict between India and Pakistan for over 7 decades. But how did this conflict begin? Why is Kashmir so important, and what lies ahead? In this video, we'll take you through the full history of the India-Pakistan conflict over Kashmir, from 1947 till today. Let's rewind to 1947, the year British India was divided into 2 new nations, India and Pakistan. According to the British plan, princely states like Kashmir were free to join either India or Pakistan. Kashmir, ruled by Maharaja Hari Singh, was a Muslim-majority state but had a Hindu ruler. Initially, Hari Singh wanted to remain independent, but things quickly spiraled out of control. In October 1947, armed tribesmen from Pakistan invaded Kashmir, allegedly supported by the Pakistani army. Their goal? To take control of the state and force it to join Pakistan. Unable to defend his kingdom, the Maharaj sought help from India. India agreed, but only if he formally acceded to India. On October 26, 1947, Hari Singh signed the Instrument of Accession, and Indian troops were airlifted into Srinagar. This marked the beginning of the First India-Pakistan War over Kashmir. The war raged for over a year. By the end of 1948, India had control over roughly 2/3 of Kashmir, while Pakistan held the remaining 1/3, now called Azad Jammu and Kashmir, AJK, and Gilgit-Baltistan. India approached the United Nations, seeking mediation. In 1949, a ceasefire was declared under UN supervision. The UN proposed a plebiscite, a vote by the people of Kashmir to decide their future. India agreed, but with a condition: Pakistan must withdraw its troops first. That never happened, and so the line of control, the de facto border, was born. But the status of Kashmir remained unresolved. In 1965, Pakistan launched Operation Gibraltar, sending troops disguised as locals into Indian-administered Kashmir to incite rebellion. India retaliated, and a full-scale war broke out. After weeks of fighting, the war ended in a stalemate, and both sides signed the Tashkent Agreement with Soviet mediation. In 1971, India and Pakistan went to war again, this time over East Pakistan, which eventually became Bangladesh. Although the Kashmir front was not the main focus, this war dramatically shifted power. In 1972, the 2 countries signed the Simla Agreement, promising to resolve all issues bilaterally, meaning no more third-party mediation like the UN. By the late 1980s, Kashmir saw a new form of unrest, a full-blown armed insurgency. Fueled by local discontent, unemployment, political interference, and militant training from across the border, the Kashmir Valley descended into chaos. India responded by sending in massive security forces. The Armed Forces Special Powers Act, AFSPA, was enforced, giving broad powers to the army. Human rights groups raised concerns, but India argued it was necessary to contain terrorism. The insurgency peaked in the 1990s and led to the exodus of the Kashmiri Pandit community from the valley. In 1999, just months after both nations declared themselves nuclear powers, the unthinkable happened. Pakistani soldiers and militants crossed the line of control and occupied Indian posts in Kargil. India launched Operation Vijay to recapture the territory. After intense fighting and global pressure, Pakistan pulled back. The Kargil War was not just a military conflict. It was a warning that 2 nuclear-armed nations were willing to go to war over Kashmir. In the 2000s, both countries attempted peace through dialogue, trade, and Track 2 diplomacy. Bus routes reopened. Cross-border trade was initiated. Even cricket diplomacy made headlines. But every time peace seemed near, something went wrong. The 2001 Indian Parliament attack, the 2008 Mumbai attacks, the 2016 Uri attack, and the 2019 Pulwama bombing each pushed relations back. In August 2019, the Indian government made a historic move. It revoked Article 370, which had given Jammu and Kashmir special status. The state was split into 2 union territories. Pakistan reacted sharply. Diplomatic ties were downgraded. Tensions rose again. India justified it as an internal matter aimed at integration. Pakistan called it illegal under international law. Today, while the intensity of violence has reduced, the political, emotional, and diplomatic deadlock remains. Kashmiris, meanwhile, continue to live with uncertainty. The The Kashmir issue is not just about borders, it's about history, identity, and the scars of partition. Peace in South Asia depends on how both India and Pakistan approach the future, not with bullets, but with dialogue and empathy. Because behind every political line on a map, there are millions of lives waiting for a better tomorrow. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Garib CO for more in-depth history and geopolitics. Tell us in the comments, what do you think is the solution to the Kashmir conflict?